What's happening with y'all? Welcome back to Two Door Pimp TV. I'm Two and City Duke. Want to see how y'all was doing throughout this pandemic. See if y'all did anything to you two door. I'm just chilling in here, watching a little YouTube, and I got inspired about some things that I want to talk to y'all about. You know, I just I've been thinking about some ideas that I can use for my two door, and what I want to do, and if I want to do it this way, if I want to do it that way. I want to do something. I want to do something wild. You know what I mean? I really want to throw something out there that's kind of like that's going to just blow your mind. I'm thinking. I'm working with two white trucks, which means I got a blank canvas. I can leave them white. I can do splashes. I can do a lot of things to them. So the canvas is wide open, and I can pretty much do whatever whatever I can think of. So. It's wild. I'm sitting there watching everybody with these scat packs and these Hellcats, and I'm loving the designs with the concave wheels and bringing their flavor into the two door world. So I don't know. I know I probably can't get the speed like it. Not the speed, but the horsepower that they dealing with. But you know, new engine, big truck. We can wear some tires up too, do a lot of burnouts and donuts and things like that too. So my whole thing is just, man, I'm ready to have fun with these two doors. Sure, we can do it with these two doors. I want to do one. I want to do a lifted truck. I've been kind of thinking about if I really want to do a lifted truck or not. If I really, 'cause I got a two wheel drive. I think I'm gonna try my best to slam it without bags. Just leave it a static slam. I mean, a static slam. Or I got my little Chevy truck shirt on. You got to represent all that at all times. But anyway, yeah, you know, I want to do one lifted. I'm trying to figure out if I want to buy a new engine or if I want to do LS. I'm gonna do all this for the channel, so I'm gonna need y'all to tell me what y'all think. If I should go with an LS engine. I learned a lot about it. I'm still learning. I haven't done it yet. Or should I go back with a 383 stroker, go something a little bit bigger, or just go back stock? I got three of them, so we could do three different things. We don't have to do LS swap on all of them. We could do an LS swap on this one and do a regular one on this one and do a 380 stroker on this one. I actually got a 380 stroker, so I might end up breaking that one back down, that motor back down, going through it, have it rebuilt, throw everything back in it, and then throw it back in one of the engine, throw it back into one of the trucks. I actually got two LS engines. I got one that's working right now that's in a four-door that I'm currently driving. It's a donor truck that I'm currently driving. I got that one from Arizona. So that LS is, I could throw that into whatever truck that I'm thinking about throwing. I actually have a disassembled a 5.3 LS engine that I got from a donor Suburban I had got a while back when I was trying to get short bus together. Around that time when I didn't know if I was actually going to get the donor Suburban for the LS, I ended up going and buying a 383 Stoker. I still got it. It needed to be gone back through, getting cleaned up and all that stuff there, and make sure everything's good. Throw it back together. So I got two LS engines. I got two LS engines and one 383 Stroker. Fresh motor. Just got to be going back through. It's been sitting for a while. Three trucks. Go figure. So we're gonna work this out. I'm trying to keep from buying a brand new engine because I know I always preach that right now is the time if you're gonna do something, buy a brand new engine. But I got to get rid of the engines that I got in my storage. I've been holding on to them and store that I paid month for month. So I got to get rid of them. So if you're an engine builder and you're in Minnesota and you're willing to donate some time and we can work something out, let me know. Hit me up in my inbox. Let me know what's good, or hit me at, tutorpimp@gmail.com. We can work something out, put you on the channel. We can help, we can build together. Cause I plan on doing, I want to do one lifted. I don't know if I'm gonna do any rock crawling, but I do want to build a race truck, I come from the mini trucking area. So I want to do something more of a low rider. I'm not going to 20s, 18 probably the lowest I'll go, but I want to do something like that in honor with one of the trucks in honor of my culture, my heritage, where I come from. I came from a little bit of low riding, but I wouldn't hop in on the switches. I didn't, my money wasn't like that. My money wasn't long like that back in the day. Um, but I did have a Malibu station wagon. I wish I could get one. I had like three of those joints, three Malibu station wagons. I had a 78, 79, and an 80. I know I love them, so I know about those, putting them on a little bit of rims. I like El Caminos. So that's my culture. But I also like these two doors, and I like how they did them back then. So that's what I'm going. One of the two doors, I'm gonna go back kind of like that with the wide wheel. Let's say 18 by 15. You know what I'm saying? Something wide like that. And make it more of a race truck look. Make it light, make it quick, make it move. So that's what one of my ideas is. I really, just different, just something different. Everybody either got a chrome grill or a black dot grill, or it's time to do something wild that's gonna bring, just like, no matter what, you're gonna notice this truck. That's where I'm at. So I plan on doing 3 of them that way, different styles, different ways. If I do one low, I'm gonna do the other one high. If I do one, start with the one high, I'm definitely gonna go with the one low. Then I'm gonna build one completely stock. I might take short bars straight back stock, or I could just go completely wild. So the third one can be completely wild, or it can be completely stock. I can always bring it back to show you how to bring things back from a junkyard. Two-door pimp, two-door pimp TV. I'm two-door pimp, and the reason I call myself the two-door pimp because everybody kind of got an issue with it. If most of y'all that's been out here in this trucking world know that when you talk about Tahoes and Yukons and Blazers, you call them hoes. I done had a whole lot of them. I'd have had at least 12. We're not talking about street stuff like that. The only thing we talking about streets, we talking about these trucks being in the street. It's not about nothing criminal, or trying to make demonetize women or make women feel a certain way. It's not even about nothing like that. It just is pure love for these trucks. That's a good thing to say, hey, that's my hoe. And everybody, and if you love two-doors, you know what that person's talking about. It's just a lingo that we have in the two-door world. And slowly but surely we'll bring that to y'all that don't know. This is, we got a few trucks, even though the truck clubs are fairly wide and divided, but it's going to be something somewhere that's going to bring unity to everybody. Because I like everybody trucks. Two-door mob, they have beautiful trucks throughout their whole club. I cannot deny that. Two-door nation have beautiful trucks throughout their club. Team two-door, beautiful trucks. Beautiful trucks. They everybody's working on their trucks. And that's the spirit that I'm trying to bring forward. It's not about conquer, divide, who's bigger, who's beautiful. I don't care if you got a club that's only got 3 members in it. I'm glad that you're representing for the two-door culture. That's all that I'm out here for. I'm in two-door Mafia. We got a bunch of beautiful trucks from stock to wild. It's about the culture. As long as we get the culture right and we teaching these kids that, hey, from the 92 to the 99, these trucks they are valuable too, and people out here love them. I love my trucks. I love all of them. I don't care if the truck is raggedy. I don't care if it's rusty, because I can look past the rust. I can look past where it's ate up, because I know that I can go get a four door somewhere and take this part off, take that part off, and I can go order this, and that's got to find a welder to tack this back on. I know I've been through the process, so I know how it works. So I'm not afraid of the process. Like when I first got a two-door, I was afraid of the process, but now I'm not afraid of the process. Now I know that if I got this two-door, no matter, as long as the frame is good, I got a rusty two-wheel drive. The frame is by itself is worth $1,000. If I can do a frame off and go get another cab, and the cab is not even that rust. It got some rust in the normal spots for a Midwest truck. But if I really wanted to go find somewhere where I got a clean 4-wheel drive where it didn't work, and just take the cab up off of it and take it off and get my frame powder coated, this thing, I'm good. I'm good with that. Then slam that really good clean two-door cab on that joint, bam, and rebuild it back like that, and I'm good. I got, what more can you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, Your options are unlimited. It all depends on what you want to do. It all depends on you. How far are you willing to go? And if you willing to twist that wrench to do. I mean, some of the stuff now I'm to the point where I need to learn how to do it because labor cost. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm on YouTube. I'm learning how to do this. I'm learning how to make things the way it need to be done. So hey, if I can help with you, come on, let's do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring it all to the channel. That's why I said any one of y'all that's in here from Minnesota and y'all got a two-door and y'all trying to work with me and we want to collab on videos and we can work on each other trucks. Come on, man. I'm in my studio right now. It's kind of junky, but I ain't gonna go all the way around, but it's kind of keep it up. It's kind of junky. I'm gonna go all the way around. It's a little junky right now. I'm serious. I'm serious about being a YouTuber. I'm serious about bringing y'all good quality content on two doors. It's just been, we just been having a pandemic. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to be out here and be like, hey, pull over. Let me holler at you right quick and bring y'all this footage on these two doors. Cause I am a go getter and I don't have a problem pulling people over, trying to tell them and to show y'all the beauty of these trucks that's just riding around in Minnesota. It ain't a bunch of rusty ones up here. It's some beautiful trucks up here. It's just right now, it's just a pandemic and I can't get out here and get them to you and show you. So, but right now, I want to talk to y'all as much as I can. It's kind of like before we go on the field. I mean, let me talk to you before I go on the field so you'll know exactly what you're finna see. You're going to know exactly how I'm approaching. You're going to know exactly how I format things when we do run into people. So when I run into you, you already know how things work because you're going to know who I am. One way, if you got a two-door, you're gonna know who I am sooner or later. I'm gonna bump into you, whether it's this city, that city. I'm gonna go from city to city to city to bring you guys content on two doors. It's just we gotta let up on this pandemic. But I ain't gonna talk to you off today. I'm gonna bring you some. I'm gonna get back out here pretty soon because I gotta swap these rear ends out. And I'm gonna bring that content to you guys. But right now, if you like what I've been telling you, if you enjoy two doors, if you want me to continue to do this, if you want anything, put it down in the comment. But right now, I would still like for you guys to like, subscribe, and comment. Rate the video, Rate the video. Man, show me some feedback. Let me know y'all listening. You know what I'm saying? Pretty soon, I just want to get to, right now, 100 subscribers. I'll be happy right now. We're gonna take it slow. I'm happy for the 33. At this point, right now, at the making of this video, I have 33 subscribers. When I first started YouTube, I didn't know how I was going to get 33 subscribers. Now I have 33. And I want to thank you guys for watching me. I want to thank you guys for subscribing and wanting to hear what I got to say about these two doors. I'm two-door rich because I done had at least 12 two-doors. And I had 12 two-doors worth of problems. And like I said, if I didn't have a problem, somebody around me had it because everybody I know didn't have a two-door or they got a two-door or a four-door, But hey, to each his own. I'm going to get back with y'all. Please hit the notification button so y'all know when the next video is coming out. I'm going to try to keep slinging these videos to y'all, even if it's stuff coming from my heart, because sometimes I might not be in the two-door. I just might have somebody need to speak to you because, at the last minute, it hit me in the brain. Say, bam, I need to get that out to you before you forget about it because they need to know about that. Let's get it, y'all. Two-door pimp out. Two-door pimp out. Two-door pimp TV. Continue to watch, tune in, love what you love. Let's go.